Okay, so these are my ingredients for making spaghetti. So I am having spaghetti on my menu for Christmas. And these are my ingredients. I have some ground beef here. I have some ragu spaghetti sauce. This is the garden combination flavor. I have some mushrooms. I have Hunt's tomato paste. I have my seasoning, which is my accent, my season all. I have some garlic powder. I have some taco seasoning right there. And I have some sugar right here, just a little. And I have my black pepper. I have some minced onion. I have my salt-free seasoning, which has very good flavor in it. I got it from the Dollar Tree. Don't sleep on the Dollar Tree. Y'all should try it. I also have my parsley flakes, and I have my basil leaves here, and I have green peppers and onion there. Okay, and I think I already said my mushrooms. So I like to cook my ground beef with onion and green pepper in it, especially the onion. The onion gives your meat flavor. If you don't cook your ground beef with onion in it, then I don't know. You ain't from the country and you ain't black, so I don't know. So anyway, oh, and I have my spaghetti. So as I said, this look like it's going to be a lot, but it's not, because I'm actually going to use some of this ground beef to make my, well, I don't make separate spaghetti sauce. I just do it all in one, and you all see how I do that. But I'm also going to use some of this ground beef to go in my baked beans. So, okay, so let's get started. Okay, so most of my meat is almost done. So I'm going to start seasoning my spaghetti, and I have drained most of the water off of it. I do not drain all of the water off of my spaghetti. So I'm going to start with my basil leaves, my minced onion, about the same thing I season my meat with. My salt-free seasoning. Y'all see that? That has some good seasoning in it. Makes your food taste so good. I'm just going to use a little, just a little. And my parsley flakes. And my garlic powder. You want to stay, if you like garlic flavor, but you don't want to use the garlic salt, use the garlic powder. Sometimes I use the garlic salt. It depends on what it is. But being that this has a lot of seasoning in it, I'm not going to use the garlic salt, because I try to stay away from it. So I need to turn this meat over. This is my last batch of meat cooking, and some grease just popped on my shirt. And so once this get done, I'm going to put all of my meat back in here with my mushrooms, and I'm going to just let it, I'm going to chop it up. And so just a little sugar. I don't like a whole lot of sugar in my spaghetti, just enough to taste. I don't like it where it's syrupy at all. This is taco seasoning. Yes, taco seasoning. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I do. It makes your spaghetti taste so good. Oh my God. And so, did I put some black pepper in here? I don't think so. So let's get the black pepper in there. Not much. And then I got my tomato paste here. I don't know if anybody still uses this, but I know back in the day, this is all my mother ever used was tomato paste. That's why I don't drain all the water out of my spaghetti sauce, because this is thick, and if you use a little, leave a little water in it, it breaks it up. I don't want to break it up that much because that's why I use it. So my spaghetti does not be thick and it does not be watery. And then so before I put that in, I'm just going to mix this up. You see how it's coming together? But usually when I cook spaghetti, I cook twice this much to last for like a whole week. My son eats it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Take it to work, and so yeah, food don't go to waste around here when he's around. But I'm not doing all that today. I'm done doing all that. So, I said I was going to put some meat instead of making meat sauce. So you don't have to make meat sauce. People do that because they don't like meatballs in their spaghetti. They don't put meatballs in their spaghetti, I don't guess. I like meatballs in my spaghetti. And so it looks like now I got my meat sauce because you see the little meat in there. Yeah, so we're going to put sauce in there. This is what you call some good spaghetti, honey. Can y'all see that? Look at that. Everywhere you look, you see some meat. See there? That's the meat sauce right there. So now, let's get that meat, the meatballs chopped up and let them mushrooms cook. See there? I like meatballs this size in my spaghetti. Yes, Lord. So my meat is not overdone because I made sure I didn't cook it till all the juices were out of it. Just enough to get it brown all the way through, and some of it may not have been, but when I do it like this, what wasn't done all the way through, it's done now. So I got that cooking, got my spaghetti cooking. Ooh, Lord, that's gonna be so good. Look at that. Okay, so that meat is ready to go in the spaghetti, and I'm putting every bit of that in there. And I need a glove this time because that skillet is hot, Jesus. And I don't want to be in no pain. So my spaghetti has browned. Ooh, Lord, I'm doing too much, Jesus. Hold on, y'all. Oh. So my spaghetti has browned. Let me turn that down some more. Got it up too high. I mean, not my spaghetti. My mushrooms has browned. And that's my spaghetti. I'm just going to put a little more sauce in there. Oh, and this is that chunky sauce too, y'all. It also has mushrooms in it. And green peppers. It's the garden kind. It has tomatoes in it. If you don't want to just put tomatoes in there and you're not making your own homemade sauce and all of that kind of stuff, or buying the tomatoes in the can and mash them up and put them in there, then you just buy the ragu that has the tomato already in there. And that's what I did today, for today. So that's my spaghetti. Y'all see that? I got my green peppers, onion, and mushrooms in there. Y'all see my big meatballs? All right, so that's how I make my spaghetti. So now I'm going to make me some baked beans. So I am about to make my baked beans, and here are my ingredients for my baked beans. So start off with my baked beans here. These come in different flavors. Some of them have some, I think, that already have the syrup in it. So you can get whatever kind you want. I have my green peppers and onion there. My seasonings are garlic powder, my basil, my minced onion, black pepper, parsley flakes. I have some brown sugar there, and I have some Karo syrup there, and then I have my ground beef that I'm going to put in my beans, yes, and I have some butter, and then I have some smoked Joe, and so that's what I'm going to cook in my baked beans. And so during the summertime when I grill and have family over, I usually use 2 of those cans, but again, I'm not trying to cook that much. I did not drain the juice off of these. I actually left it in there, and I did add just a little water because it's going to cook as go down as it cooks. And so one of my ingredients that I don't have here is my barbecue sauce, and I do put my barbecue sauce in there, and also my seasoning I put in there also. And so what you do is you just cook it on slow, down low, and your meat will get done. Now you can use bacon for this. It depends on, whatever you want to do. I also put like a capful or a teaspoonful of apple cider vinegar in there, just to give it like a zing taste to it. And you can use white vinegar if you want to, and sometimes that's mostly what I use, but I have some apple cider, so I'm going to use the apple cider this time. Like I said, when I cook, I never do a dish the same way. I always do something different. The next time I cook baked beans, I may cook, instead of using the ground beef, I may use like crushed up sausages. So what I did was I added my seasoning to my beans. I added my ground beef. I added some brown sugar. I put basil leaves, garlic powder, and parsley flakes, my accent season salt, minced onion, black pepper, and some Karo syrup I put in there, and I put a cap full of apple cider in there. those are the ingredients that I put in there. And here you see I have butter I put in there. And I put my onions and green peppers in here. So now I'm going to add my smoked joe and mix it up and then just put it in the oven. And your meat will get done because you're going to cook this down on low and cook it really slow. And that's it. Well, not quite. Let me backtrack. I got to add my barbecue sauce here. And you want to put this in there while it's cooking because you want that flavor to get in there, okay? And then as it cooks, you just go back and add to it. This is going to be really good, y'all. I'm telling you. My mom taught me how to make, well, my mom taught me how to make everything that I cook, but her baked beans were off the chain. Everything she cooked was off the chain. So, and she taught me well, so I'm close. So I'm just going to put this in the oven, and that's it for the baked beans. Oh my goodness, here are my baked beans. The meat is done, the beans are done, and they are ready. Look at that. That's going to be so good. I don't need to do anything else to them. And then here are the ribs. Ooh, I can tell they falling off the bones. Okay, I'm going to have to set this up. I'm trying to hold this in my hand. Wait a minute, y'all. Jesus! Whew. Y'all see that? So I left this cook for a while, and then I wrapped it in this foil. And the little pieces that I told you I cut around there, I took that over my son's house, and we ate that up. I knew it wasn't going to make it to tomorrow. Let me show y'all how tender this is. If I move it anymore, it's going to just fall. That's how tender it is. See there? I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on this, wrap it up, and get out of it, because if I don't, it won't be here tomorrow. Let me taste. Whew, it's hot. Oh my God. That is so good. That is so good. Put this oven off. It is so good. Oh, I want to get this turned over. Let me try. gonna break. Ain't no doubt about it. It's not gonna stay whole, y'all. I'm just gonna have to tear it because I need to turn it over so I can put some barbecue sauce on the other side. Ooh. Now see, it's just until off the bone. It is off the bone. Glad I got another bottle of barbecue sauce. So tomorrow, all I have to do is fry my chicken, make my coleslaw, and warm up my rolls. And that's pretty much. And I made a yellow butter cake with creamy milk chocolate frosting. Yes, with creamy milk chocolate frosting. So yeah, that's my rib. Can't hardly see it. And then that's the little bone piece right there. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is hot, y'all. Oh, I thought I had took all of it. It was a whole lot, y'all. Y'all saw when I cut it. I still got some left. Thank you, Jesus. I know it's tending off the chain. I think I'm gonna take a little piece of this. Ooh, that's falling too. Lord, have mercy. All right, y'all have a good night. I'm out.